There he is. Not Sam Chitterfield. Chitterfield, not Sam Chitterfield. Nice to see you, mate. Put a face to the Twitter name.
Aye. I got
How's it going, mate? All right?
Aye, all good, aye. Look a bit
3-1
shit, but you
defeat.
know.
Well, Newcastle did after 30 seconds, didn't they?
I was going to say, I don't know which was shit at me on Newcastle, but you know.
So, what did you make of the game then? We're way to end off that season.
It was the champs v the chumps, wasn't it? We were like a bunch of chumps running against compared to them.
Pretty much, aye.
I mean, it's unless this takeover happens, mind, it's not looking good.
Nah, it's certainly not in it. With Brucey, and there's a lot of work to be done on that team.
Oh, work. I mean, where do you start?
You tell me, where do you start?
Well, honest, they've got that much work to go. Like, literally, the council couldn't fix it. It's that bad.
I mean, where's the first position that needs strengthening for Newcastle in the summer?
Oh, striker, without doubt. Centre forward. I mean, Gaelic can score, but he's a championship player. That's that's pretty much guaranteed. But we can't be spending 40 million on players who think they're strikers when they're not.
It's nuts, and I mean, I just had the Liverpool lad on there, and he's saying like, "Why on earth? Whose decision was it to spend 40 million pounds on Joe Linton?"
Well, Dumb and Dumber, wasn't it? I mean, you've got an owner who doesn't have any footballer knowledge, and you've got his mate who has no footballer knowledge, but they just want to pay the Newcastle fans off, don't they?
What about Dwight Gale? You mentioned Gale being a championship striker. His goal scoring record's good since the restart, in it. Very good. Was it 5 or 6 goals? But I still don't have faith in him.
No, I think that season, the championship when we had him, was the season where we ended up great after that, and obviously we couldn't because Mike Ashley wouldn't let Rafa. So that was the time when obviously Rafa had no choice but to keep him. But as well, I think as you say, things have happened this season where we have regressed big time. Like we've conceded the most goals away from home, lack of possessions worse, with less shots on target, less goals, but we've conceded more goals, and Dubravka's made the most saves in the league, and you just thought, how can people say Bruce is doing a good job when everything's regressed? That's what I want to know. It's baffling, like, but you know.
I mean, because at one point everyone was saying, oh, look at Bruce is going to do better than Benitez. He's going to have more points than him. It obviously hasn't turned out that way. It seems like we've been stuck on 43 points for weeks now. Bruce will be gutted about that, because Bruce would have loved a point out of that, wouldn't he?
Oh, I mean, you think all the pundits knew they're going to be drinking their wine the night, crying into their glasses because he hasn't beat Rafa's record, which is... Well, there's a few that I've seen that I've had to block because of it, and on social media, because they've just up so much. I just think, you know, what, like, how can you compare a person who's won trophies to someone who's won nothing?
Yeah. How does Bruce's future lie in Newcastle then? Take over or not? Does he stay next season?
No, not a chance. I won more things on Football Manager and he's won. I've probably got a better chance of winning things than him. I mean, it's that embarrassing. He can't even win the championship. I mean, so if we do go down and we don't get taken over and we keep him, who's to say we're going to come straight back up?
There's no playoffs is his best bet, isn't it?
Term plans. Well, even that you can't guarantee. I think he's only won it twice.
Aye.
I mean, like I said, I think the day could have been St. Maximum's last game as well. So,
you think?
Yeah. Well, no takeover. He's not going to stay at the club. Happy finish 17th, is he? I mean,
no. I mean, where do you think he'll go?
Ooh, you can see him going at a club like, I don't know, maybe you could see him at maybe. Well, they need somebody like him, somebody that can get on the front foot. But I mean, Aubameyang goes, they might spend money on him. I know he's not a striker, but he's a similar sort of attacking player, isn't he?
So next week then.
Sorry.
Next week, takeover. News happening or not? Or was we hearing we're gonna hear news next week with the season ending tomorrow? Well, season ending today. Transfer window opens tomorrow. Any
No
news coming soon?
excuses there. I don't
No,
think there's
exactly.
any excuse for them. There's been no excuse for them for the past 3 or 4 weeks, really.
Mm.
We've been safe that long. There's been no excuse for them to say, well, there you go.
Mm.
You
I've
just,
just got a...
I don't think, because... Sorry,
No, that's all right, mate. Anything else you want to say?
No, that's fine. Just hopefully next season hopefully we do get a takeover and we've got a bit more of ambition, because I just can't have another season of crap, frankly.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to support a team where that's going nowhere, isn't it? Like, there's not to look forward to if Ashley doesn't leave.
Honestly, it's even with Rafa here, you think, oh, Ashley's still the owner. That's in common denominator. Even when we came back up, you think, oh, he might just change his ways, but no, have a budget that isn't good enough. Stay up, budget again that isn't good enough, and it takes him 2.5 years to give him 20 million. I mean,
No.
what can you do? You know. But hey ho, that's all I had to say.
All right, cheers, mate. Good to see you, and we'll see you again soon.
Spot on.
Take care,
Take
mate.
care. See you later.
Ciao.